What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Market Strip Down Saturday. Like always, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright?
It kinda feels like this. Oh, hey, would you stay with me till the sun goes down? Being with you is so easy. Hey, if you want, honey, you can stick around. I don't know what it is about you, but you look so fine, riding shotgun in my car, top down when driving on the highway. The wind in our hair makes us look like movie stars, and you make me sing, yeah. Ooh, you make me sing, yeah. Oh, you make me sing, yeah. Ooh, you make me sing, yeah. Come on. I just wanna be close to your body, close to your body, close to your body. Oh, I just wanna be close to your body. Give me some sugar, honey, close to your body. Oh, I just wanna be.
Welcome to episode 18 of Market Strip Down Saturdays. Like always, we're starting off with my newborn baby Gold. Every week she's a newborn baby. As of right now, we are above last week's low on the weekly. You can see over here that we are right now currently holding above this lower wick. Keep in mind the Sunday candle, once that candle closes, then that closes off the weekly candle. So I would just wait and trade based off of the close on Sunday, on the end of Sunday's candle. Because you'll have a better direction and you don't want to try to get into a trade if you do trade gold and your analysis lines up with mine. You don't want to get into a trade and then go into a drawdown just simply because you didn't wait for the weekly candle to close. Some people's charts may be different depending on the timing, so on and so forth. What do I think is going to happen when I trade gold this week? I think we could have a push down at the start of the week, past the low of last week, obviously, creating, I'd say, a wick anywhere down to like the 1269 area. If we see that get rejected and start pushing up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we could potentially see a push, or if that even happens Monday and Tuesday, we pull back up and we're up and around the 1284.88 area, or we don't push that low, and then we go up to the 1284.88 area, which is right here where this green line is. I think we could potentially see a wick fill from last week. From there, I think 1295, 1296. Sorry, my mouse is frozen right now. 1295, 1296, this area up here could potentially be retested. And I think if we break above there and trickle past it, we will continue up for a full wick fill. We could get a rejection in this area and then push down from there. You just need to see how price action is forming on the lower time frames. If 1284.88 is tested though, and we're holding around that area, even just a little bit above, but it looks like it's struggling on the lower time frames, we'll more than likely have a fully bearish week. Keep in mind NFP is Friday. Monday, I don't know if it's an American holiday, but it's a Canadian bank holiday, meaning that anything with CAD could possibly move a bit slower until I'd say Monday afternoon or the Asian session Monday. But with that being said, if we do have a push down Monday or even Monday night, Tuesday night, we could start the bottom of a range where it'll consolidate up until Friday morning, which is NFP. And if we have a large enough push at the start of the week down to this area, possibly even lower. So if we go down to this area, or we even retest the 1258 or 1254, We could potentially see a consolidation range made from Tuesday night till Friday morning NFP, and then we could see a huge reversal up on NFP on Friday, which will end up making the weekly candle look somewhat like a hammer. It'll form like a hammer formation at the low. If you don't know what that is, please Google it. Educate yourself. Don't ever rely on me or anyone else to provide you with a golden key that's going to bring money to your pocket. Let's head over to USDJPY. USDJPY, super simple. I'm expecting a push up to the 110.51, so completely different than gold. 110.51 rejection down to the 109.13.5. Obviously, this is going to be dictated depending on what happens with the US dollar and how gold moves. We should know that by now. If you don't know that, educate yourself by searching correlations, positive and negative correlations on pairs, and you will see why I say that. Let's head over to EURUSD now. EURUSD, super simple. A little more complicated than USDJPY. If we hold below the 1.116 to the 1.174 or 1.1173. So these two support and resistance lines that I have, if we hold below there, I can't really see for this setup for us to go bearish. I can't really see it pushing much further than here. But we could push up to there and then have a rejection down. So keep that in mind. But what I am expecting overall, to be completely honest with you, is if you look on the weekly, I'm expecting probably a gap down on Sunday. A slight gap down on Sunday. Maybe a gap fill, maybe not. And a continued push throughout the week down to the 1.0956 price handle. Other than that setup for EURUSD, I don't see anything that I would personally risk even $1 in. So that's just my analysis and my take on it. Let's head over to GBPJPY now. GBPJPY, probably the simplest of them all. This was my analysis from a live session. Wow, my knee is bleeding very bad. This is my analysis from a live session at some point during the week. But I just see us heading down to the 138.14, maybe even a tad bit lower, but 138.14. About, I believe it's just under 200 pips. It's like 180 pips, I think. Yeah, 172, 173. I think it pushed down to the 138.14 is where GBPJPY is going.
What's going on, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Market Strip Down Saturday. Let's kill these markets together this week. Let's smash it, annihilate it. I will see you on next week's episode right